kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. The 25. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And here's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Tight end makes the grab. Will take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the BA team makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Pistol formation. On the ground, it's Jordan. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing to take right from the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for a receiver. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The pass rush closing in. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
Tries a quick throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Tigers. They connect for 6.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And stopped right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Second down after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. What a catch! Touchdown, Clemson. They couldn't stop him there. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Jordan. Fights through a tackle.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Pulls it in. It's Jordan. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
The Trojans have first and 10 here. Looking to throw here. The sure hands. It's Jordan. Tackled, but first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. With the catch, it's Coleman. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance of an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. He's going to be second down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. And this pass is on target. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First and goal, handoff. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Brown. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A completion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And this time it's complete. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Away to begin the second half. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38, and it's a good kick return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Movement at the second level of the defense now. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the ground. It's Jordan. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback still with the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really he didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, USC. Look out, whole different game now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Second down, looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. the RPO, caught to the right. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curve, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
USC 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking for some space. It's Jordan. Touchdown, Trojans, as they come roaring back now. Here we go. it's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Took contact on the throw. He makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Close to the tight end. Catch made. A lot of space now. Touchdown, Clemson. A great catch and run for 6.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The comeback is on. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Leaning on the run game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Now here comes the bunch formation. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Short pass finds the tight end. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. He did not get it. A crucial unusual play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Finds his man. It's Jordan.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Running play called on third and short. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Quarterback rolling to his right now. Touchdown, USC. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or do you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game?
And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy 2-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The DB's backing off from the line now. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Last gasp, ball's incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.